Welcome to the Great Margarita Hunt. I'm Jenny, and I'm on the hunt for the very best margarita in the whole world. And I'm inviting you to come with me so that we can tell other people where it is once we find it. Can't keep it a secret, can we? So our very first video some months back was looking at 4 different kinds of orange liqueur and trying it with a basic margarita recipe. And that was really eye-opening for me. It turns out that my favorite out of that episode was Grand Marnier and then Cointreau, which I've used quite a bit. It seems to blend the best with a basic margarita and a lot of other recipes we have, so we've enjoyed using Cointreau quite a bit. But I had some recommendations from some of you watching us, thank you very much, to try some other orange liqueurs, and I thought, well, it's time to do that. There's a lot more than I realized, and I've made some comments before saying I don't really like triple sec, and really triple sec is another type of orange liquor, and so just not made from cognac, so it's a little different in that. So anyway, today that's what we're going to do. We're going to have I'm going to try 4 margaritas made with different types of orange liqueur and triple sec. So what we did for this is our producer put together this sample. Let me show you the side shot here. So you can tell they look very different. And I can guess one of them, I can guess, but I don't know which liqueur is in which glass. So that was labeled on the bottom, and I don't know which one's going to go with which. So we're going to use just limes, and I'm going to use this Don Fulano Blanco that I really like. There's no additives. It's very smooth. It's very nice. So I thought that keeps it very fair. And so we're going to use 4 different shakers. We're going to mix it up in 4 different glasses. In fact, I'll go ahead and get a lime going here, and I'm going to put salt just on a little bit of the rim in case I think that makes a difference, and maybe I will want some of that. But I thought I've watched several other people doing this before, just testing the orange liqueurs, making other types of cocktails, and but they live in different places, and that's one of the things I really hadn't factored in. So where we live, we like going to a place called Specs, which is a local being in Texas, and they have liquor stores all over, and then it's a family, we still think of it as a family place, so we like going there, but their selection by our house is not as good as Total Wine, so we do a lot of shopping at Total Wine as well. And wherever you are, let us know where you go to buy tequila or liqueurs or whatever it is that you're making, a margarita or whatever you're making. And so I ended up going to Total Wine for this selection, and would suggest that you let us know where you are, and you may have some orange liqueurs available to you that are not available to us. And so I wanted to put Cointreau in this, but I said, no, we're going to just try these just like they are, and so then I can tell you what I think and whether or not one's better than the other using exactly the same recipe. So I thought this would be eye-opening, and we would all learn a little something. Okay, so now the fun part is I get to try to pronounce the names of these different bottles here, and I will try this right here. So this one here, I can tell just by looking at it, it has some cognac in it, but this is A de Fusigny. And so forgive my French, but this is from France, and I can tell looking at it, it has cognac in it, or is put in a barrel, and that's where it is aged. This one is aged for 6 months. And then this one is Grande Caronne. And so this one's a little lighter, but I believe this has cognac in it as well. And this is also a product of France. And then this one caught my eye, and this is one of the ones that was recommended to us. This is Paula's orange liqueur from Austin, Texas. So we needed to try that. I hope I like it. And then this one, well, this is the least expensive of the group, and this is triple sec, Dekuyper. You probably can find this in your store near you, and then we'll find out what I think. Since I've said before I don't like it, maybe I will. So, okay, I'm going to go ahead and let me show you that basic recipe we're going to do today. Or use today, 1.5 ounces of tequila, and we're using the Don Fulano today, 3/4 ounces of fresh lime juice, and 1/2 ounce of agave syrup. So I will use, again, exactly the same proportions in each one. And let me go ahead, so I have enough here, and I have 4 different shakers I had to find. But I thought I might take a little sip of each one. So I'm not going to try to match these up. We'll let you know when we're done which one was which. So I've got, this one is a much darker one. I'm gonna take, boy, you can definitely smell the orange. A little bit like Grand Marnier to me, and it has, but you can tell it, the cognac is there. That's pleasant. I like that, if you like orange liqueur. Now this one, I can already guess which bottle this came from because of the color. Smell kind of a little orange. I should take a little sip of water. Or something. Oh yeah, that tastes like, yeah, that tastes like I'm not young enough for that. That's what that tastes like. So my palate's maybe a little more refined than that. I wouldn't be drinking that straight. Okay, now this one's lighter than that first one I tried. I can smell the oranges. Ooh, this one has a much more, the alcohol taste is in it much more, whereas this one was more refined and was much smoother. Okay, and then the last one is a much lighter color. I smell some orange. I smell orange in that. And interesting. It'll be interesting to see how this comes out. It's not as bad as the other one I tried. So those are the 4 orange liqueurs. I'm gonna take another sip of water that we're going to pour into these, and I don't know for sure which one is which. I can guess, but I don't know for sure. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start mixing these up. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the tequila in, the tequila and the lime and the agave in for each one of them because it's gonna be the same for each one. So we're using 1.5 ounces of tequila. And I told you we like this Don Fulano. I forgot to take the top off the, oopsie daisy, off of that one. Here we go. I need to get, this one's a screw top, which I sometimes do better with. If you've seen, sometimes I've had a hard time getting these off the top with those Boston shakers. So this at 1.5, and then this one, we'll do the 1.5. This Don Fulano is the one that Tequila Mamacita, La Tequila Mamacita told us about, and she said you can sip that, and she's right. This was a good tequila. I don't know that I've ever had a Blanco before this one that I thought I could have as a sipping tequila, and I can't get that back in right now. So we're gonna put that right there. I'm gonna take it down so it doesn't fall off. All right, so tequila's in. I'm gonna put in the lime juice, which is 3/4 of an ounce. Here we go. And fresh squeezed only. If you've been watching us for any period of time, you know I'm always saying fresh squeezed only. And we've been making quite a few, squeezing quite a few limes. Some lemons, but mainly the limes. Okay, and then a little bit of the agave. So we're gonna use 1/2 ounce of the agave. And I'm using, this is different. I usually use an organic one, but this is an agave syrup. And let's put this in, and then we'll add the orange liqueur to see which one we like the best here. So we'll have a little drum roll here. Okay, and so now I'm going to put in the 1/2 ounce of this orange liqueur. So on this first one, I'm going to put this one here, and I'm going to put the glass here so our producer can tell us which one it was. Okay, so that way we'll know which drink goes in which one. And then this one, no, this one I was going to do here at the end, because that was a clear glass. Oh, well, happened to match that one up, didn't I? But I wasn't doing that on purpose. Okay, and then I haven't done this one yet, have I? Nope. There we go. And then the last one is right here. Okay, so there's labels on the bottom of these glasses that I haven't seen yet. So now let me get some ice in each one of these, and I'll put some ice in each glass as well. And I'd love to know if there's something else like this you'd like us to try. It's actually a friend of mine, Velta, who suggested we do this blind taste test. And I thought, well, that's a good idea, but I couldn't figure out how to do it. But we'll see how this works. With the colors being so different, you know, you can kind of tell some of it, can't you? But we'll see. They do smell different, and I'm sure they're going to taste different. And especially since we're using exactly the same basic margarita recipe, which we had recently when we did a celebration for the Mexican Independence Day. And I said, we made a basic recipe for the white color. And I really liked it. It was really good. So this one, I don't know which orange liqueur is in this, but we're going to mix this up, put it over ice. And then we'll taste them all here in a moment once I get them all mixed up. All right. And then this one. Okay. I sometimes try to do it. We'll see if I can do it this time without. There we go. All right. So that's number 2. And you're like, you know, do you think how much of a struggle it is to have to try 4 different margaritas just so I can tell you which one I think is the best one based on the orange liqueur? I'm willing to do this for you. I am. So thanks for being here. Please like and subscribe so I can try more margaritas. All right. So this one, and again, I don't know. We have these bottles lined up for you, but I don't know which one. Which liqueur is in which glass? I don't know, or in which shaker? I don't know. Okay, that was number 3. And then here we go with number 4. I don't even remember which, I think I maybe kind of matched those up there, but I didn't do it on purpose. So we're gonna go, I thought about doing the blind taste test, but I thought that was just a little, we didn't need to do that, it was a little too much. So let us know if there's some other kind of liqueur or tequila you would like us to try. We bought some new tequilas recently that we're going to try in future videos. Okay, so here we go. This is the first one. I'm excited. It smells like a margarita. I'd say that's okay. I'd say it's okay, I think. Sweet. Here's my water glass. A little on the sweet side, but not bad. A little on the sweet side. Okay, this is the second one. I like this better. This one I like better. It's not as sweet as that first one I just tried. I like this one. Well, you know, you just have to keep drinking them to see what you think about them, don't you? My first taste was I like that one better. Now let's see what this is. I don't know what I think. I like that. I may have to come back around, process of elimination, and try it again, but let's see. Okay, and then here's the last one. Yeah, there's something, this has an aftertaste in it that I don't like. It's not horrible, but it tastes, there's more of an aftertaste that's a little bit more like alcohol and versus a liqueur. That's what I taste. I don't smell any orange either. So I can tell you now, out of the 4, this is my least favorite, and I wouldn't be using that one again. I can probably guess which one that is, but I definitely didn't like that. So now we're gonna go back through one more time. And I'm gonna say, let's see, because this was my first thought was it was a little sweet, but I liked it. You can taste this one, the taste comes through a little bit more. And I think I'm tasting cognac on that. And this one I think I like a little more. I'll like them all here in a minute once I keep trying them right. Okay, and then the third one. Oh, I feel the pressure of this because you may know which one is which. Wow. Okay, so I like these two the best. And so now it's between these two. Oh, I feel the pressure of this. I don't want to get it wrong. I don't know which one. It'd be great if it was the $5 one. I would really like that. Okay, there's that one. Which I do taste the cognac in that. And then this one. Oh man, they're really close. These two right here are very close. I'm having a hard time picking between it. I think the orange, honestly, the taste from that first one was enough to throw off my palate a little bit. But I'm gonna say I like this one the best. Okay, now I don't know which one this is. So let's find out. All right, Mr. Producer, can you tell me which one? Did I match these up right? How do I know which one is in which glass?
Yes.
Okay, so Mr. Producer just told me I matched up these glasses pretty much just right, except this swapped. So what that tells you is that this one, Paula's Orange, I actually ended up picking over the nice French cognac, which is the Eau de Fusigny, which when I sipped it, I liked this one the best from just sipping. And I would say it's very close to Grand Marnier, but I might actually like this better than Grand Marnier. So here I'm gonna taste it again. I mean, I did like it, right? But here's the one from Paula's. This is the one from Austin, Texas. Honestly, we just go and try these things on our own, right? So no one's sponsoring it. But if they want to, feel free to check it out. I think it's good. I like it. So there you go. And in terms of price points, I don't have the exact amounts in front of me, but I know in terms of price points, this one was like under $6, and this one I think was about $20. This one was $23 or something like that, and this one was closer to $30. So there you go. I liked this one. We're going to keep it and use it. You'll see that in future episodes. So that was interesting. Thanks for joining us. I hope you liked this. If you did, please click on like. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe so we'll keep making these videos. Let us know about other margaritas you would like to try or any other liqueurs or something else you would like us to try for here. The hunt continues for the very best margarita in the world. And today it's closer than I thought. This one's from Austin. The hunt continues. Thank you.